So this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to combine all of your storyboards into one larger file. So I have my three files here, Mountain 1, Mountain UFO 2, UFO Mountain, and here's 1, 2, and 3. And what I need to do is to make a new file, a new Photoshop file, to hold all of my other files as this idea of like a larger container. So I know that I'm working at 1920 by 1080. So I'm going to go to File New and make 1920 by 1080, 72 pixels per inch, and then go to Create. And I'm going to give this a title. So Master Comp for Master Composition. And I'm going to make sure that I'm inside the motion timeline. And if you don't see this window down here for timeline, you can either go to Window and Timeline, or if you want to be in the right workspace, go to the top right hand side and choose Motion Workspace, or you can always go to Window and Workspace and Motion, and you'll see this window down here. Then what I'm going to do is go to File and Place Linked. And I can only select one at a time. I think in the newer versions you can actually select all three. I have a little bit of an older one. And so here it's gonna have these set up here. So I'm gonna place it the right size. I think these documents were actually a little bit smaller. So that's fine, enter. Place this back over a little bit. And I'm just gonna bring in all three. So File, Place Linked, on 2, stretch this up. If you hold down Option or Alt and Shift, you can increase from the size of the center. Hit Enter and Place Linked one more time. So I'm holding down Shift and Alt or Option. Hit Enter to place. And so I've got my three documents inside right now. And then I'll see this Create Video Timeline. And this will allow me to then change the timing of how these are played in order. And so I can shrink down this layer, shrink down this layer, shrink this first one down. So say I want this to be like a minute or a second and a half, 1 second. Drag this one over, shrink it down, drag this one over, and shrink it down. And then when I press play over here, I will see them switch from one to the other. And that's it.